Were the good prophet Lebioda lively and spry, from me he would everything buy.
Appearances deceive.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Another murder by the horrid beast! Milton de Peyra.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Level up! Need one more level for the thingy. Oh, it's only 1k to make. Enrich. Oh my god, 4.5k? Slicer high? What the fuck? I can make these, right? What are they called? Enriched material plates, infused lizard hide. I can make some of them. Out of acid though. No, it's the wrong one! It's this one! Which uses this one actually, but still. Oh my god. And this is cured dragonic leather and infused crystal. Dude, it's like a whole mini game by itself. Jesus Christ, dude. Check the chest armor. Missing one more plate. Oh my god, I need plates. And they all use the hides as well. I have 20k. The fuck am I even looking for? Oi, 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 oi. It's mostly these two materials, I think. Two plates. Oh, these are cheap at least, but he only has 5. What the fuck is this? Isn't it just faster to just buy the shit and then I farm mobs? But it's 4.5k each. Jesus. Oh my god. This is fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Oh my money, dude. Oh, you're so fucking bullshit. Oh, these are cheap. Okay. Trousers. Oh. Oh, was it one or two? Oh, I think it was just one. I need to sell shit. Look at this shopkeeper with his 32k gold. Thinks he's funny or some shit. No, not dismantle. Just sell. My goodness. This... I have coins. Well, that's a lot of money actually when I exchange it. And I know for certain that there's a bank nearby. Oi, man. No, it's not these. I could just buy it. And be done with it. Or I could just make it real quick. These two. It's the same fucking price, man. The same fucking price. This piece of shit. It's more actually, because I have to pay for the crafting too. Just fucking bullshit. Oh my god. All my hard-earned money that I borrowed from bandits. Oh no! I'm missing money! No, dude! Ay, 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 ay. Well, what does he want? What does a blacksmith value more than anything else? A Leshen trophy. Here you go, blacksmith. One Leshen trophy for you.
Current subscriber count?
I'm at 2k, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the swords, because I think the silver one that I have right now, it's kind of nice. What is this? Like the one I have right now is just kind of... But there's a set bonus for 6 pieces. But I still don't think it's worth it. What in the living fuck is this? Yeah, I don't think I need the swords. I'm gonna go for
Farewell.
that steel sword and the silver sword I'm using right now.
Sending the poor
Our
straight
Clairvoyant, her most gracious duchess, has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders. Every resident of our fair town.
It's...
Barely noticeable.
Like things around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
The North must be terrible.
That looked like a generic bandit. Fuck, man.
Nice tune.
Say my name, Mr. Sing.
Okay, Ultimate Space Scout for the tomb. And LCTRZ for 6 months.
I've got a card too.
Oh. Pants are so pink.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Now I shall sing you a song.
I don't like the hood at all. I don't think it looks good.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That looks way better.
All in order!
Show me your sword. Hello, Mr.
Oh,
Sing. How
rules
are
for the
you
7
doing?
months of tier 3, dude. I am doing great, man. Thank you, the carrier for the 25.
Nice tune.
Cat armor should stop fall damage. It's cat armor. Does that look like death? Oh my god! He like instantly rolled.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
Someone a witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights would have chopped liver? No. Yes. I would kill for a bite. Cut you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
This mutt. Rain or shine, it's all right here. And now we know why.
You dump your waste in front of our shop? We saw you.
Oh my, sirs. You really ought to go easy on the wine.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall! So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it?
Fuck, I
Well,
look
then
like...
we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to
I don't
me.
even know, man.
Blat! We'll crack your legs, vagrant!
Too late to surrender.
Now! Now from the gate!
Let's move. I'll avenge you, comrade!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Hang them.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to
What?
impede official duchy business.
No hanging?
Come on.
At least a little bloodletting.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say...
What?
500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me.
I don't
What
even
would you
have
do with that
500.
kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
How about...
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
250 coins, kids!
Out of the question. Quite simply, no.
Just one problem. Don't have the coin. See if I can't get some, then come back.
I shall patiently await your return.
Enough, you fat fish.
It will make a good merchant one day. Or die early for scamming. One of the two. Which one's the bank? $76. Oh, I have 76 coins, dude. Yeah. Well, how did it get so bad? I used to be rich. I used to be so rich, man.
Where are your manners?
But I have things I can exchange right now. I just don't remember where the bank is. Ooh! It was right there? Ah, where is right there? Ah! Is this the bank?
Watch it.
This looks like a weapon shop.
Ophelia, have you been there?
There.
Hello?
This is just some random person's house.
The Duchess summoned you.
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing you've come.
I need all the shit I can have right now. It's just false teeth, black pearl. Give me that. That. Give me that too. I think he'll stay quiet. Give me that.
Ow! My deepest
Where are your manners?
The monster stand. Is it true? Is
Samson's
witcher
the
coming?
man.
Hello, fella. Well met.
Is it too late?
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle, Ganesha petals?
Show me what you've got in stock.
He buys alchemy stuff. Necrophage hides 56. I'm rich. Problem solved.
Need to...
Do you know the colors? I don't see which is better.
I could probably sell all the monster materials
Witcher's rather handsome.
and easily get like 15k for that at least. It's not like I need more crafting materials either. Like I'm done with crafting. I just need that one sword and that's it. Oh, whoops.
Scars. The gaze.
Mates are moved with ease.
They actually added money sinks into this expansion. I like it. Too many RPGs end
Well,
with infinite money.
greetings, noble sir. Please, take a seat. Tell me, good sir, have you gathered the sum we spoke of?
Okay.
Here, the coin. Put it to good
Hire
use.
a brick
A
to use it, I can
thousand
toss him in the
thanks.
lake.
I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. the local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
It's thin scrapings around.
Handled that kid pretty well.
360 coins.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off.
With no time to lose.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
I'm scared.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
The boot kid a snitch snitches get killed.
Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Thank you for the 5 slaps. I think the kid's fine.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic. Let's go. Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you
12
shall
months
slay
ago,
5
I
men
lost
in the
my
manner we
VK.
Albo
prescribe.
00 for the 12.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
I'm an artist.
And
I'm a
Dettlaff
performance
is so
artist.
much more emotional
Thank you
than
for
most
5
humans.
top gifts, Lab Gaming.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her?
Very much,
I mean,
man.
if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that, and hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue as to his whereabouts.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders. Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Untrue.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
How come
It's a
5
rather
minutes
bold
of this is
plan,
more
but
big brain time than
were
the
we to
entirety
find
of Game of
Renowed,
Thrones Season
we
8?
would strip the blackmailers of their hold on
Come on,
Detlef.
man.
That's
Game of
one
Thrones Season 8
idea.
wasn't that bad.
Could be worth a shot.
Remember that one
What
moment
about Detlef?
when they charged
Gonna
out
go
in
on
cavalry
killing
into the
while I'm
undead
out
horde?
searching for his lover?
I love that
He will
part.
not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
That episode, the Battle of Winterfell against the Night King. The entire cast should have died. Every single one of them. That's how it should have been.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher.
I'm an
You've been on
artist.
tenterhooks.
I'm a performance
Did
artist.
you catch
Thank you for
Milton's
another
killer?
20, dude. Thank you very much, man.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Oh, this guy.
The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Stay out of this. Oh, I think he's gonna tell him to stay out
Go
of this.
ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats, others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
Is he not listening?
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Does he have like a mega nose or what?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Mega nose.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in
Yes,
barrels of
rather
oak and
obvious.
oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Sans Real.
It's so simple, really. Yeah. This guy.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once, discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Slow now.
Panthers have attacked the wagon!
Whoa there, Ro.
We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace! We shall see to this! Back, you beast! Begone!
How you like that silver?
Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Dates.
Help! Save us! Back, you beast!
Done.
That'll be dinner for tonight.
Time to move on.
All meat, spirit, leather.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
I can get toxic blood. Each time you're injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage amount blah 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 blah. It's blade mail. Is it just on now? Okay.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hooray!
What's my current toxicity level? Where do you see? It's the green bar, right?
Faster.
After equip it? What if I just drink, like, you know, a couple of these? Drink one more. More damage with that. Oh shit. Maybe one too many.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is some...
Dude, our dialogue got cut off. Man.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace.
Look at Geralt's
How
face.
are affairs at court?
It's the face of the average Dota
Doubtless
player.
you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see.
That ass.
It's a waste of time.
That bulge.
Your Grace?
Those shoes.
How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person.
I say hang him.
Thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I
generous
expect to
death.
hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here.
There's a quest point here.
We shall long bear the scars of the witch's visit.
Oh!
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away
Thank
the
you,
family
Banana Buster,
fortune.
for the 29.
He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Ah!
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
When did I use this? Was it the elf? Behind me? Oh, Thank you, Micro Marbles, for the 4 months.
Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is, barreling. Everything lines up at first glance, neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
What people in real life have these kind of skills, where they can find out exactly where some wine came from just one sniff.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
The whole wine science is bullshit? I don't drink enough wine to know.
Est. Think everyone and their
What
mothers
I
heard
do
of this
know
wine.
is that there's
Among
free
the
wine
best
everywhere
in
in this place.
Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Free hammer. Care about. Oh, it's above.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
I don't think she knows that Dandelion
Pomino over
fucks
here.
anything that moves. She knows?
Sanreal.
I know they fucked, but I don't think she
1270
knows that
vintage.
Dandelion is
That's the wrong
basically
year. Keep looking.
50 cents prostitute. Like a town bicycle, man. Oh, she still knows? Alright. Bruh, this ain't Skyrim, please.
Sanreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Close. Falling.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. Full.
Full?
It's this one.
Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
What the fuck?
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
It's this one for sure. Fucking knew it!
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This
It's never
is
the
not
first ones,
wine.
and never the last
This is
ones.
contaminated
But the
refuse
first of
that
the
should
second
never
one
have made
is
it
too
into a
early.
barrel.
So it's the second of the second one.
The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Every fucking game does this. Fuck.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court.
I also am a diplomat.
He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
I think he's forgiven. I think... hang him.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need
This
to know.
fucker was trying to sell 2 barrels
Your
of this
Grace,
stuff?
I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, what? No hanging? No lashes?
Captain, have your men take Master
No
Fabricio to
beheading?
the dungeon. He must answer
Oh,
for
the
his crime.
dungeon.
High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know
the
when you
fuck?
are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Bomb has been defused.
What the fuck? We're alive! No bombs.
Relax. Now we wait.
The guy showed up with no shirt. What the fuck is the 13th century? A single scratch from any blade.
Our favorite vintner.
You die from whatever infection. This guy shows up naked. I want to see what my return damage is now. Maybe it just one-shots everything that touches me now. Maybe it does 50 damage.
It's not him.
Useful? It did nothing. Oh, but it's damage over time? Why can't I block? I can't block. It's kind of weird. More damage returned from that. Yeah, I can block. Weird. Ah, whatever. I'll just dodge. Sheath, another sheath. Try that. Oh, still can block. It's unnecessary. Yeah, I've had some control blocks before in this. Sometimes you can't dive, sometimes you can't attack.
Together!
All kinds of random things.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Oh, my favorite part of the game. Torture.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your
Bambo? Bambo sent him?
Once again,
plot
Who
thickens.
sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Oh no! Oh, I should have looted. Oh, there were like 15 corpses there.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited.
No wonder I've never heard of them.
All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
I can't stand her hands.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I.
mannerisms.
In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora
Why is it so
always
stupid when she
assembles at the
talks?
same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Put on clothes Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate for the, what do you call it? Soiree? I guess I'll pick up clothes.
My toes!
How's Samantha live?
I'm born toxic. That's why I'm toxic now. What the hell?
Price on his head, it's him! Get him!
Attack the Witcher! What? Is he... Huh? Is that guy a random guard or something? I still can't block. He's like a mechanic with high toxicity or something? Oh my god, the damage. I think I have to reload. I don't like this random ass bug. I don't think it's a new skill, it's
Look
just
like locals.
something
Right.
fucked up.
I'm a hunted man.
He's no hero. That's the butcher of Blaviken.
Butcher of Blaviken. Alright. I reload. And check next fight. I have to wait for a fight.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
This is not a shortcut, is it? Or? I leveled up, but I think I need 2 skill points for the next one. 3 skill points even. Oh dude, that's gonna... I don't think it's double damage. But it's a lot.
Welcome to Beauclair, city of love.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
How am I supposed to buy clothing with 360 coins? I can barely repair my swords.
Oh, here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Oh wait. Oh, maybe I can just borrow it. Forever. No!
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
How much is it? Anything I can sell? He buys trophies. But it's basically a scam. Oh, he buys my gold mug. And this piece of pure silver. And this gold ring for 4 I have 300 coins, man. What about a shirt? And I need a mask too. Oh my god. But I have a mask. Oh no, I don't need a mask. Cannot afford all 3. I cannot. This is already 400. And this is another 200. Oof. I will be back.
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
Where's the bank?
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
Oh, the armor is here too. Or blacksmith, whatever this is.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting
I cleared that off the map.
from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash
And I'd be one of those hunters.
save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats,
and I saved the merchant.
see me, you shall be rewarded. Speaking of payment, I've heard reports of feats of great bravery. Thus, please
20K.
accept this reward for your dedication, sir.
Can't help but be curious.
How much
Where do
did it
the
give?
funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Where's my money? Amen. I can sell books to him, maybe. I happen to carry an entire library with me. They're like 4 gold each, man.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Oi, where's my coin, man?
143, carry the 2.
Oh, 200 coin. I think that should be enough. Wizard.
All just...
I'm...
Okay, pants. Why is this one more expensive? I have to buy the more expensive one. Ah, fuck. Fuck. There's gotta be something that he buys. Potions. My trophies.
Thanks. Think that's all I need.
Ever your servant, sir.
Know how I got these trophies? From dangerous ass monsters. Do I need gloves? No, I think this looks perfect. And I need a mask. But maybe they will give me one too. Otherwise I'm gonna show up like a total creep. Take off swords? Well, I'm a witcher. I have to defend myself from random bandits and shit. I just got attacked in the other town.
Here in Beauclair, all right and fair.
If I weren't just a lowly guardsman.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
There's sex offenders in there.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his